that's to your advantage. And I mean, if you can have a great showing against Jack, if you can finish him, then we got to put you in the conversation for top 5, if not the championship.
Well, if I beat Jack, Jack's ranked number 8. So I beat Jack, I'm number 8 in the world now. So, like, you know, if your goal is to see how far you can go, that's a good step going down towards those goals. Like, okay, well, I know I'm at least number 8 in the world 4 times. So beating Jack gets me, I skip the top 15 and I get in the top 10. So, yeah, I think a top 5 fight's not too far from that.
Yeah, and I know that now they're talking about Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya as being the next middleweight championship fight. I think it makes a lot of sense. But how would you see yourself matching up against a guy like Izzy or Pereira, potentially?
Oh, well, I mean, it would suck. It would definitely suck. They're both – Alex Pereira is massive. I don't think people realize how big that dude is. But as we fought in the same card in New York. And I'm just looking at him like, well, he's like 6'3", 6'4", and he's a big dude. So I'd probably rather fight Izzy than Alex Pereira. Like, Alex is a big human. I was looking at him like, ooh. Because every time I go back to 70, it'd probably be to avoid Alex Pereira. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, but I don't know, man. At this point, man, I'll fight everybody. Like I said, I'm not afraid of I want to win. I'm not afraid of losing, and I just want to see how far I can go. So if that's my limit, that's my limit. It's fine, but you know, so long as I find out, I'm happy.
Yep. And how about the champ? How about Israel Adesanya? What are your thoughts on him?
I don't know, man. It's weird. Like, so having never interacted with Izzy, like whatever, it's hard to understand how these fights go. I don't know if he's doing something that's scaring people or people are giving him too much respect. I don't know, but like the things I see doesn't look scary from the outside, but I'm just like, when you're in there, you know, everything's way different. So I'm just like, I would really like to know, and like, is his movement threatening? Is like, you know, like what's freezing people like this? Or is it just people go in like with Anderson Silva at a point to where like, you know, you have so much respect for him that it kind of throws you off. I would love to know, because like, from the outside, even Cannonier, from the outside, he didn't look crazy good, did he?
I mean, I was one of the people saying, like, you know, I'm a big fan of Derek Brunson, and I felt like Brunson dominated the fight with Cannonier, and Cannonier managed to, you know, catch him with that. I think it was like a little back fist that he did, and get the win. I actually talked with Derek at the UFC X about that, because to me, Cannonier didn't seem to be, putting him in any kind of danger. So I had a hard time believing that he was going to beat a guy like Izzy, who is, you know, champion and supposedly levels above.
Even Izzy didn't look levels above Cannonier though. He didn't look like, I don't know, man. Like, I would love to like talk to somebody, even like get a chance to just like spar with Izzy and just see like what everyone's seeing. I'm curious. It can be so different when you're in there, but like from the outside looking in, I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. I think neither do a lot of fans. I know I don't really get it. I'm not overly entertained. I mean, it's not a sport of entertainment, but like it's just, why do people not engage him? And I feel like John Jones kind of had that for the longest time too. But at least with John Jones, I feel like I can understand that his strikes were very dynamic, and you didn't know when you're going to get the oblique kick, when he's going to, you know, throw an elbow, when he's going to John Jones. Yeah, right? Yeah, I feel John had a lot of different dynamic strikes that he threw just to kind of keep people guessing. Me and my circle of people who talk MMA, we kind of called it like he was doing snake charming. He was kind of
snake charmer. Yeah. I don't see Izzy as nearly the level of like snake charmer, and like look at that dynamic threat John Jones had. Let's say elbows, spinning elbows, back fists, knees, long punches, suplexes, trips, double legs. Like, you're just like, what, you know, what's coming? But like Izzy hasn't really shown much more than like, you know, like good kickboxing. So it's just, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just way different when you're in there, but like I would love to know.
Yeah. No, I think you'll get your shot, man. I believe in you, and I think that would be a hell of a fight. And I think your story juxtaposed his would be interesting, because, you know, he came in right from kickboxing, you know, talked a good game. He still talks a good game. Unfortunately, you know, MMA has kind of become a sport of who's most marketable, who can talk the talk more than who can walk the walk. And then the matchmaking just has to kind of, I mean, look at Pereira. They have the built-in story of he's the last guy to knock out Izzy, and he gets to skip a lot of the gatekeepers at middleweight. You know, he didn't have to fight any guy who might potentially be a big wrestling threat in the top 5, top 10, and kind of got that golden ticket right to Izzy just using his kickboxing.
I would have loved to see Pereira fight Brunson to see like what's going on, like how good of an MMA fighter is he.
Yeah.
Like, we know Pereira's a good kickboxer. I want to see like if he has let him fight Brunson and see how good of an MMA fighter is he actually. Because I'm curious about that.
Yeah, because in the wrestling world, we call that politics, and it comes down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the bookers, the matchmakers, and if there's a story they feel they can make $1 off of, then they'll see to it that happens, and the talent doesn't necessarily have to deliver as much. Like I said, you're on an 8-fight win streak. Compare that to Conor McGregor, who people think are the biggest star in the business. He's 4-4 in his last 8 fights, and so it's not.
And he was definitely a story they built. Yeah, they built that story pretty hard. Like, yeah, he had some they had really favorable matchmaking coming up.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like I would.